What's going on, guys? This is Prodigy. Today I'm bringing you another Black Ops 3 video. Today we got some domination on Stronghold using the Weevil, which isn't my favorite gun. In fact, it's one of my least favorites because in my opinion it's just extremely weak compared to the other SMGs. But I did manage to get some good gameplay with it, so hope you guys enjoy that. So what I want to talk about today is the high caliber attachment in Black Ops 3 and my opinion on it, what I feel about the attachment, and I'm going to say some things about it. So basically, if you don't know what the high caliber attachment does, it's an attachment that's available on assault rifles and pistols only, thank God. But what it does is it gives you an extra multiplier, an extra damage multiplier when you get headshots with your weapon. So if you have high caliber attached to your weapon, you will do extra damage when you get a headshot. Now, to put that into more perspective, give you some more exact numbers, usually most guns have a 1.1x headshot multiplier, which means your headshots do 10% more damage. But when you have high caliber equipped to your weapon, your headshots do 60% more damage per bullet that you hit, and that is an insane amount of damage. Just to put that in perspective, I'm going to give you some actual numbers here. So let's say, for example, you're using an assault rifle with high caliber. Now, a common damage for assault rifles is about 30 damage per bullet. When you have a high caliber attached to your weapon and you hit a headshot, that 30 is increased to 48. That's a 60% increase for that one bullet that you hit in the head. So if you just hit one bullet in the head, instead of doing 30 damage, you will do 48 damage. Now, usually if your gun has a damage of 30, that makes it a 4-shot kill. But if you get just one bullet to the head, that makes it one less bullet to kill. So instead of a 4-shot kill, you now have a 3-shot kill. And now let's say, for example, your gun has 40 damage, like the XR2 or the KN44. When you hit a headshot with those weapons, your damage per bullet goes up from 40 to 64, and that is insane. So instead of a 40 damage gun being a 3-shot kill, you hit a headshot, that's automatically reduced to a 2-shot kill, and that is crazy. So that is why when you're running into people who are using high caliber, it just feels like you're getting instantly melted by their bullets, because in reality you are. You know, a 2-shot kill is very, very fast, and this attachment works wonders on the Shiva, because if you equip high caliber on the Shiva, it's an instant kill to the head. And yes, that is instant, meaning one shot, you die, you're dead, you don't know what happened, and that's just it. You know, it's happened to me numerous times. I'm running into somebody using the Shiva with high caliber, and before I can even realize what happened, I'm just dead because they shot me in the head, or they got a lucky hip fire. And it's just really frustrating. So now that you know what that attachment is, what it does, and how it works, here's what I think of the attachment. I really do not think it should be in the game. And the reason I don't think it should be in the game is because it just adds way too much randomness in this Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, you know, because especially with the amount of flinch that you get in this game, where you're getting shot and your gun just kind of kicks all over the place. When you're shooting somebody, you're kicking their gun up, making them aim closer to your head, and if they have on high caliber, they're probably just going to get a lucky headshot, which they'll win that gunfight because of the amount of damage that it does when they hit you in the head. So I just think it adds way too much randomness in this game, and it's really frustrating, especially if you come across Shivas. But it didn't even have to be a Shiva. If you come across any gun using high caliber, then it can be really frustrating to run into those moments where you really feel like you should have won that gunfight, but because they got a lucky shot to the head, or you know, they just instant melted you, you know, and there's not really anything you can do about it. And I've said this before in past videos, but in this game, it just feels like Treyarch just added so many things to cater to newer players, or more casual players, or noobs, however you want to refer to them. Then it kind of makes it a worse experience for the more experienced players, or the above average players in this game, because all the randomness, you know, the specialists, the streaks, how easy it is to shoot them down, high caliber, perks like tracker and awareness and sixth sense, It just feels like they're really, really, really trying to cater to that casual audience, as opposed to rewarding skill more so than non-skill. So that's just how I feel about the tracker perk. I'm not the tracker perk. I'm like, I'm getting confused. There's so many things that I don't believe should be in this game. But don't get me confused. I still really like this game. I like it infinitely more than Advanced Warfare. I like it way better than Ghost. As I've enjoyed this game much more than I've enjoyed a lot of Call of Duties in the past. So I really do like this game. I don't want you guys to get confused and think that I'm just complaining about the game and I don't like the game. I love the game. I can play it for hours and hours and hours, and it doesn't get boring. I can enjoy this game thoroughly, but that doesn't mean I think the game's perfect. That doesn't mean I think that the game has nothing wrong with it, because there are some things that I think are wrong with the game that need to be addressed, and some opinions that I may have that a lot of people may disagree with, or that Treyarch frankly may disagree with, but they're still my opinions nonetheless, and I'm just here to voice them. So maybe some of you guys feel the same way. I know a lot of people have also complained about high caliber being in the game, and this is just how I feel about it. I really don't like the idea of so much randomness in this game, because I've been playing Call of Duty for a long time. I've been playing for about let's see, it's 2016 now. Um, I've been playing Call of Duty for about 7, 8 years now. So I spent a lot of time playing Call of Duty, and when I first started playing, I was not good. All right, I was terrible. I've played other FPS games before. I was mainly a Halo player, but Halo 3 kind of didn't do it for me, so I switched over to this, and I wasn't good. But I got better as time goes by, and there wasn't so much things to accommodate the randomness or accommodate my noobness. So that's all I got to say about this, guys. I just don't like high caliber. So if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. That's all I got to say about that. Finished the game 37-3. It was kind of slow, to be honest, but hey, it is what it is. But that's all I got to say about this, guys. This is Prodigy. Thanks for listening.